everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Summer and I will be reading a book for you guys today. It's called The Most Magnificent Thing and it's written by Ashley Spires. So if you look at the cover of the book, you can see it's a little girl. She's carrying, it looks like a wagon of it looks like junk. And then there's a dog, a little tiny dog with her. And they're walking down the sidewalk. So let's see what this book is about. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. So we see her and her best friend. So the dog is her best friend and they are hanging out together over here. And then over here, we have her building stuff and him kind of ruining those things. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. And here we see her interviewing her own dog to be her assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. It's funny because she says they set up somewhere out of the way, but I can see that they're on a sidewalk where there's people walking, so they're in the way, actually. And also, I'm starting to get super curious about what this magnificent thing is that she's building. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. So her first try, she didn't like it. She's gonna try again. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. So this is 2 times that she has failed, but she's gonna try again for a 3rd time. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antenna. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. So she's trying all kinds of different things, anything she can think of, and it's still just not what she wants. It's not magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. So here we see she is frustrated, she has a mess, her face is a mess, and we have the people on the sidewalk staring, and some of them look confused, some of them look curious, some of them just, I think they all look pretty interested though, but they can't tell what it is, I think. She gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. So we see her getting really super frustrated that she can't get her magnificent thing to work. Crunch! The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up to her brain and she explodes. It is not her finest moment. So she jammed her finger here and that just triggers her. She's so mad now. She explodes. She's angry. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. So I think that's cute because her assistant is her dog and dogs always want to walk. It's not much help at first, but before long she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. So she starts her walk not feeling well. She's still mad, but she starts feeling better by the end of her walk. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. So we have all of her mistakes here, but she realizes in each of her mistakes that there's something good. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the magnificent thing. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. So here she's really focused. Her dog is trying to help her. He's chasing away the squirrel. And we have people looking at the different things she's made, talking about how they can use them. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. So she made like a little contraption that her dog can sit in while she rides her scooter. So I want you guys to remember this story while you're learning about online learning. You're learning how to use the computer. You're going to get frustrated. Just know when you need to stop, take a walk, and come back and try again. I am also worried, and I know I'm going to get frustrated sometimes with my own technology, but we have to keep trying, and we have to know when to take a break and to come back. So anyways, I hope you liked this book, The Most Magnificent Thing, and I will see you guys next time.